If you're looking to buy a new Garmin watch, which is in this case Garmin Fenix 8 47mm AMOLED Solar, or just curious about its battery life, you opened a proper video. Today I won't cover anything about the watch, but only the battery life. You may ask, why so? And answer is simple as it is. Garmin watches are very complex and packed with lots of different features. So instead of trying to cover everything in this video, I decided that I don't want to explode your brain with billions of details, but rather focus on a specific test, which today will be the battery life. So one of the most important things for me when I did look for a watch, for a new smartwatch, was a balance between smart features and the battery life. And after spending just enormous amount of time of checking all possible options, I decided to go with a Garmin. This type of watch has a lot of different options based on your specific requirements, but today I will share with you my personal experience of using Fenix 8 47mm in terms of battery consumption and how long it can last on one charge with different configurations. As a starting point of the video, I want to explain how exactly I did test, which I will show later, and how I used Fenix 8 in my day-to-day, so you will at least have some context around it. So usually I have activities every day during my week, and it includes 2 days from it. It's training indoors in a gym, which lasts something like an hour and a half. Once a day I play in tennis outdoors for an hour or so, and 3 or 4 times per week it's outdoor running with like 30 to 40 minutes each of the session. During all of these exercises I use Garmin watch to track my activities, and I wear them 24/7 every day, just removing occasionally to clean them. Also, to be clear about my current setting on the watch, because as I said in the beginning, the smartwatches has just dozens of different features which may impact your battery life, depends on whether you enable them or disable. So to make it reliable and informative for you guys, I just enabled all of them. Features like Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, wrist heart rate, pulse oximeter, Move IQ, sleep tracking, all of this was enabled during the testing. I also should mention that I have a daily sleep mode that automatically enables at night for the period like around 7 hours, it depends. And during the period, pulse oximeter is on and always on display is always off in all of these tests that I will show you later. Basically, what I personally was interested in is that what's the difference between always on display on and off in terms of how long Garmin may last on a one charge, and what's the real numbers. I mean, for how long can I keep my watch out of charging in case I go to a trip or something, or just living my life without tweaking settings all the time. So my testing methodology is simple and was same across all configurations that I will mention. In the morning of day 1, I removed smartwatch from charging and at 100% of battery, put on my wrist and use it as it's usual. Next, in 8 AM every day, I put current battery level in my notes and continue to do so until smartwatch completely dies in a few days, and repeat process again and again. So let's have a look what we have here. Starting from setting where always on display was enabled. To be honest with you people, I was quite impressed with the result, because for some reason in my mind I had a number like 6 to 7 days of work, but I didn't expect to see such numbers. Almost 9 full days of usage is a solid result for me with all of these features enabled. I mean, it's not bad, not bad at all. And as you can see here, in the end, watch was run out of battery around 9 PM in the test. So roughly, you can expect that Fenix 8 with always on display on consumes around 11% of battery for 24 hours. For example, Apple Watch Ultra 2 will last up to 3 days for you with always on display in the best case scenario. And yeah, I know that this is completely 2 different devices. But as for features that I personally use, Garmin provides for me better experience, so I can compare that. Moving to results with always on display is disabled. And what we can see here, we have full 12 days. We're watched at around 6 p.m. on day 13, almost 2 weeks. Great, what we can say. Again, very smooth graph, just with some bumps on the days where I used to watch more heavily, I guess, with longer exercises. So 7 to 8% for 24 hours wheels always on display off. I'm very impressed, especially, when I compare these watches with other options like of the series, like with solar panel, instead of AMOLED 51mm size, instead of 47mm size. All of this came only from battery consumption perspective, because I just wanted to watch that just works and I don't need to think to charge it every other day. And when you read or watch all kind of reviews about the Fenix 8 series, you may think that AMOLED version just not worth buying, because you can get better life with a solar, for example, which, for example, will last almost 2 times more. But again, for me, for my use cases and usage, AMOLED version just more than enough. And yeah, something to mention that in terms of charging speed, for my case, with original charging cables that came with the watch in a box, using 15-watt charging adapter, it takes around 60 to 90 minutes of charging, depends on how low your battery level is. I personally put watches to charge when it reached like 20% of level of the battery. So here I'm not to tell you what you should buy. I'm sure you're smart people and you know what to do. My only suggestion for you is, if I may, would be just to think one more time about how you live in your day to day. Not tomorrow, not after tomorrow, not in 2 years. What kind of activity you do, or what your lifestyle currently is. It should help you to decide what you need from today and what you need for today and not for potential future. So you will not overpay for something that you will never use. Just think about this. So I hope that I answered on your question, and now you're much more better. Now you have much more better picture about the real world battery usage of this watch. This is a brand new channel, and your likes, subscriptions and comments really matters to me. I am in the beginning of my journey on the platform, so please subscribe, smash the like button and leave a comment if you like to know something more about the watch or in general. And by the way, if you're interested in Tesla, for example, check out my latest video here. I think you will like it. Thank you.